Okay. All right, welcome back to another School Principal Reacts. My name is Brandon, and I'm a high school principal from the U.S. state of Georgia. I'm trying to branch out to some other series based on you all's recommendations to me in the comments, which I appreciate greatly. It's the first episode of Yu Yu Hakusho. I have never seen this series. I'm not a huge anime fan myself. You can find my reaction to a couple of episodes of Dragon Ball Z that are school related on this channel, but I've never seen this. I don't really know what it's about, but I know you all have recommended specifically episode 1 and episode 3, which I'll do later on. But I wanted to dive into this and see what it is that you guys were talking about. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed and you enjoy my content. I appreciate you subscribing. Let's get right into this. Okay. And by the way, I will watch the intro, but I won't include the whole thing in the video. I know that for anime shows, like the intro theme is very important, and there's a ton of effort put into really perfecting that. And that is one thing I like about animes. What little I know about them, I'm not really a fan, but I do enjoy a lot of the opening themes. All right, here we go. First episode. What's going on here? Uh-oh.
We better call in for an ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I didn't mean to. It's an accident.
And so it all begins. This boy's name is Yusuke. He's 14 years old and is supposed to be the hero of this story.
Okay.
But oddly enough, he's dead.
What?
Okay. Don't really know what to think about that. Now, I'm told that this one has a lot of school scenes. I guess we'll get there. Yeah, I'm surprised too. That's quite a beginning to not only this episode, but the entire series and the entire show. Yeah, I'm surprised too, but let's see where this goes here.
Okay, this is weird. Stupid weird.
Yeah.
All right, people, clear a path.
Right, here's one.
Besides a few scratches, this boy looks just fine.
Well, at least one of them is.
Hey! I hate cleanup.
Hey, I'm right here.
Cover this guy up and take the little boy.
Whoa! You think you can do just whatever you want because you've got that stupid uniform on? You can't just write me off! Listen to me!
Well, that wasn't normal. Okay, come on, Yusuke. Just think. It's not like this is the first time you've been in a jam. Oh, yeah. Today did start off different. Went to school.
Yusuke Urameshi.
Here we go
Report
with the
to
school.
Mr. Takanaka's office immediately. Urameshi, can you hear me?
Just like all the boys have to wear blue jumpsuits, which I notice you're not.
Oh, give me
Green.
a break, Keiko.
I look better in green.
Maybe I'd be more tolerant, Yusuke, if I could see you in school more than once every 10 days.
Yeah, and there are people like this that for whatever reason they come to the school building, but they like just hide out. I have seen that before in some previous schools that I've worked at, where you'll have a student, and I never really understood this. They'll come to the school, they'll spend all day at the school, but they will just sort of hide out in or try to hide out in different corners of the school without actually going to class. And I'm like, that's not going to get you anywhere. And it's a huge waste of everybody's time, including the students. I know a lot of places, particularly in Japan, you might have a uniform like that. As far as a jumpsuit, I've never seen that. Here in the United States, some schools do have school uniforms, but it's far more common to have like khaki pants and a polo shirt. You see that a lot in schools or school districts where they have uniforms. That's typically what it is: khaki pants or shorts with some sort of polo shirt with it.
You give our class a horrible attendance average, which gets me in trouble as a class representative. And plus, you won't even be able to graduate middle school. Sometimes I think you don't care about anyone but yourself, and then you don't even do that right.
She mentions the class attendance average and her getting in trouble for that. Students don't really do that. Now, the school may look at that and say, okay, let's look at our attendance data. And, is there a particular grade level or a particular class or some commonality among the students that have lower attendance rates? And what do we do about it? But as far as her getting in trouble, I mean, that's not going to affect the students who have good attendance. I mean, they're not penalized in any way. That really doesn't make sense. But I know this is based on schools outside the U.S. as far as the context here.
Dumb boy! Hasn't grown up a bit since he was 4 years old.
Keiko? Is he gone?
Why are you ducking around the corner?
Because we're scared of the great Urameshi.
The great.
I don't see how you can actually talk to him. Aren't you just terrified of what he might do to you? Or even worse, what people might say of it?
Not really. He just wants you to think that he's dangerous. On the inside, he's more like a lamb.
Yeah, but you haven't heard the latest news about him, Keiko. He's super tough, and he kills for fun. Yeah.
Kills for fun. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. So up to that point, I was kind of with them. So, yeah. And we call those bullies, people that intentionally intimidate other students, or sometimes they're not trying to do that. If the student's particularly bigger than the other students, sometimes they might be a little intimidating without trying to be. And there's nothing wrong with that just because of their size. But if you're intentionally like, look at this guy trying to be that way, yeah, that's a problem. But she says he kills for fun. Yeah. If it was common knowledge that a person killed people, that would probably be a problem and would prevent that person from probably being a student at all. But somehow this is common knowledge, and yet he still goes to school there. All right, but let's see where this is going here.
And if you cross him, he'll whistle for 2,000 bad guys with guns.
Come on, Yusuke doesn't even know how to whistle.
What?
Besides, Yusuke couldn't order
2,000
around
bad
2
guys.
people, let alone 2,000. He doesn't have many friends.
Not what I heard. Yeah, I think we would know.
Yeah, and I mentioned, like in the Ned's Declassified episode about rumors, I did mention how rumors go, and a lot of times they do sort of get twisted into other things. And yeah, this is kind of excessive, but yeah, maybe there's just a bunch of rumors about this guy.
Urameshi, I know that you're here today. Come to my office immediately.
When is that old man ever gonna give up?
No way, man. You mean he just gave you his wallet? That's fresh.
You bet it is. He tried to pick on me, so I told him I was Urameshi's cousin. He just dropped it and ran.
So a few things. Principals do make announcements on loudspeakers like that, but you would never say anything like that. I know you're here today. You come to my office. No, you would just go find him. Or most schools now have school surveillance systems and cameras, and it's pretty easily to find a specific person if you know what you're looking for.
Well, what are you gonna do if Urameshi finds out you said that cousin stuff?
He's behind
He'll
you.
kill you.
He'll spare me. That blockhead will probably think it's true. Hey, what's wrong? I swear I didn't mean it. Here, take it.
You think I want your stupid money? Huh?
Bullying?
Yusuke, put down that fist.
It's Iwamoto.
You boys are safe from him now. What happened?
Nothing. We're fine.
I see. Yusuke was beating you two up for your wallets. Typical scum behavior.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure yet. I guess this is the principal, I think. And so he sees the wallet there and he, I guess, assumes, which, if I just walked up on that, you might initially assume, okay, this guy was trying to get a wallet or they were fighting over a wallet. But then he says, typical scum behavior. Now, the truth is that at some of the past schools that I've worked at, I have had some students that had some things in their life like this that were not beneficial at all. Let's say that. But you can't say that. You cannot say that. Your attitude still has to be, okay, let's help them get out of this pattern of behavior. Let's try and incentivize going to class, making good grades, and finishing. You can't say that. Even if you thought it, I mean, you couldn't, you don't say stuff like that. You just don't.
Whatever.
No good weeds like you should have been plucked a long time ago.
Mm.
You don't belong here.
You shouldn't talk. It makes you sound stupid.
Wow. Oh man, these people have some issues. All of them, every single one of them. So yeah, and as a student, you can't say, "Oh, that makes you sound stupid." It's not the worst thing I've ever heard by far, but it's going in a direction that's going to get them in trouble. And you can't say you don't belong here, even if you believe that. You can't just say that to a student point blank. You want to still try to work to help them, even if that means getting them some sort of alternate placement. If that's truly beneficial, it is beneficial for some students. It truly is. But even if you think that, you can't say it like that. You've got to keep your cool and remain professional.
Give me a break. Okay, somebody's dead. Sorry, old man.
That's Mr. Takanaka to you.
Okay. All right, so this is the principal, Mr. Taganaka. I guess that other guy was maybe a teacher. He punched him in the back of the head. That's a firing right there, Mr. Taganaka. I did just see that, right? He punched him in the back of the head. Yeah, you punch a student, that's it. I mean, that's it for you. You're not teaching anymore, and a principal doing that, even if you have a student, and students do exist that have been arrested, that have gotten in trouble outside of school, or have ankle bracelets and stuff like that, or have gang involvement. Unfortunately, that all that does exist. But to punch a student, that's it for you. This guy does not need to be in a school if he's going to resort to that.
I've been calling for you all morning on the loudspeaker.
Didn't hear it. Guess it mustn't be so loud after all, huh?
I couldn't help but notice you were leaving us.
Yeah, I got kicked out.
Is that a fact, my good man?
Kicked out.
I wonder why.
You
Perhaps
can't
we
do
should
that
discuss
either.
it in my office, then. We'll have tea.
It's just a toy, old man. Thanks for the visit. Now leave me alone.
Yusuke, we can talk.
It figures that on the...
Yeah, so I don't know that he got kicked out. I think he was just skipping or leaving campus, which unfortunately I have had students in the past do that. Just decide that they're going to leave. That's called skipping. And that does come with consequences, of course. You can't grab students by the ear either. You just don't do that. This is pretty horrible behavior on all sides by all parties. But let's see where this little storyline goes.
But one day I feel like going to school, everyone wants to push on me and give me their stupid lectures. I hate that school. I hate this town.
Oh, great. Mother of the Year.
Get me coffee.
Can't believe she's doing that.
Why aren't you in school? Well, if you're never going to go there, you might as well quit and get yourself a job.
Are you gonna give me a lecture too, Mom? While you're in your pajamas?
Dear, if you hate preaching so much, you should live on your own. But you can't do that, can you?
Yeah, and this kind of hits home. The reason I say that is not always, but a lot of times students who do not do particularly well or exhibit the kind of behaviors that he is exhibiting here do not quite have the support that they need at home. And he obviously doesn't, because she says, well, hey, if you're not going to go, just get a job, or you can, I forgot how she said it, but basically you can go be on your own. Like, she doesn't even care. That kind of hits home for me, because I have seen stuff like this before.
I swear, could this day possibly get any stupider?
She's walking like that.
You're a meshy. Hey, Kuwabara, you're conscious. I'm not used to that.
That was a cheap shot last time, and I was only knocked out for a
Who's
little
this
bit,
guy?
okay? Now I'm back, and I'm gonna beat your face up so bad even kittens won't look at you.
What does that mean?
So sorry you caught me on such a bad day. It makes me a real jerk.
Mm.
Don't hurt us.
And are these guys like his classmates from school because of the blue jumpsuits? I've never seen a school uniform quite like that. It looks almost like a military dress uniform, something like that, with the buttons and everything. Looks a little strange to me, but let's see what he does here.
I feel better.
Kuwabara, maybe you should stop picking so many fights with Urameshi, huh?
That makes 0 wins and 156 losses.
Quite a record.
I almost had him that time.
I don't think he just
Okay, now
almost
I'm
had him.
remembering. After that, I met the kid.
Yeah, I almost forgot. This is all a flashback from the beginning of the episode.
May I have my ball, please?
Listen, kid, that's dangerous. There are cars going by that will splatter you into the pavement.
Kind of harsh. He just stares at him.
Yeah, monster!
Okay.
Well, if all else fails, I can still make kids happy. All right. Now go ahead and get lost. It's not safe playing ball around here. You understand?
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
Whoa, watch out, kid! Don't go into the road! Huh? Hey!
Hey, watch out!
There we go.
So that's it? I'm roadkill? But if that was me down there, then who am I up here, I wonder?
Good question.
Could it mean I've turned into a ghost?
Bingo! Bingo! You win the prize! I didn't expect you to figure it out so quickly.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. I did watch the rest of the episode, but it really wasn't about the school. I wanted to focus on his interactions at school. That's kind of my area of expertise, but I will at some point take a look at episode number 3. You all have recommended that one as well because of its school-related content. This was kind of an interesting show for me. I shared that I'm not exactly an anime fan, but I did kind of enjoy it. It's a little different than what I'm used to for the channel, but that's okay. Thank you all for that recommendation. Please keep them coming and let me know if there are any other Yu Yu Hakusho or any other anime show episodes that you'd like to see me react to. I'm going to leave the video there. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you next time on School Principal Reacts. Thanks for watching.